Hello and welcome again as we look at yet another multiple choice question for IB Chemistry. This one might seem to be a little bit tricky and you might feel that you need a calculator to arrive at the answer. But you must bear in mind that in paper 1 of IB Chemistry, calculators are not allowed. So this question, even though you might be tempted to say you need a calculator, there is a way to go about finishing it within 2 minutes and to arrive at the answer without a calculator. Let's take a look. 16 grams of bromine react with 5.2 grams of metal M to form MbR2. What is the atomic mass of the metal M? Now, metal M just means some generalized metal that you don't need to know what that metal is, of course. But what you do need to know is a balanced equation to represent this. And the key to the whole thing is knowing that bromine is going to exist as Br2 when it's reacting with metal M. And then it's going to form MbR2. You're supposed to know how to convert moles to mass and mass to moles and how to use balanced equations. So 16 grams of bromine, and that means bromine gas. 16 grams of Br2 have been used. But what is the relative molecular mass of Br2? Here you're given the Ar, the atomic mass of Br. But the relative molecular mass of Br2 is 160. 80 multiplied by 2, 160. And then conveniently, you are given 16 grams of bromine. So the mass in grams divided by the molecular mass, the Mr. N is equal to mass in grams divided by this Mr. This is an equation that you should be familiar with. So 16 divided by 160 gives you 0.1 moles of Br2. And because the balanced equation, as you can see, this equation is already balanced as it is. So the balanced equation says 1, 1, 1. Then you realize that you also have 0.1 moles of metal M. And if you are told that 0.1 moles of metal M is 5.2 grams, then you can solve for the relative atomic mass of metal M using this relationship. Ar, or if it's a molecule, it will be Mr, equals the mass in grams divided by the number of moles. And the mass in grams here is 5.2. So it's going to be 5.2 divided by 0.1. And all you have to do is to shift this decimal point one place and to shift this one place. And then that will become 52 divided by 1. So the answer that you're looking for is 52 is the atomic mass of metal M. And the answer to this question is C.